2015. My name's Heather Weber.
And I'm Brianna Richardson.
And we will be your hosts for the night.
Please stand as we welcome Megan McLaughlin to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Megan. Tonight, we will meet 12 of Pomperaug's best seniors as they compete for this valuable title. Each contestant will compete in casual wear, vacation wear, semi-formal wear, and talent. Along with that, they will answer an on-stage question.
Our judges tonight will be scoring on a 1 to 4 scale. We'd like to thank each of our judges for taking on this big responsibility. Please help us in welcoming them. Mrs. Clark, Mrs. Schmilo, Mrs. Garafola, Mrs. DeGregory, and our assistant principal, Mr. Orpis.
As we prepare to start the show, we ask that you show your support for your favorite contestant, while remaining respectful to all. Remember that the boys have been working very hard on this and are excited to show you all what they can do.
To kick off our show, each contestant will come out modeling their casual wear outfit. These are outfits we find them wearing on a day-to-day basis.
First up tonight, we have Ben Berger, aka Mr. Tardy. Ben looks trendy tonight in his t-shirt and khakis. He matches his outfit with a tail and a bandana. Of course, he's rocking the shoeless look. Ben's interests include food, food, and more food.
Next up, we have Nathan Lewis. Mr. Nathan's not my first name. Nathan looks oh so casual in his plaid flannel, tan jeans, and Vans. Nathan's interests include space, watching TV, and food.
Next up tonight, we have Sam Slajeski. Mr. Childish Sambino. Sam is looking fly in his drumline sweatshirt and khakis. His blue polo shoes and drumsticks are the perfect accessories for his outfit. Sam's interests include literary criticism, Matthew McConaughey films, and 80s and 90s boy band.
Next up, we have Carl LaRosa, Mr. Ice Rink. Sauer helmet, and CCM stick. Carl's interests include TV, Dub P, and hockey.
Next up tonight, we have John Venegas, Mr. Smiles. John is looking stylish in his tie-dye t-shirt, khakis, shoelace belt, and flannel. He is also rocking the half-bun look. John's interests include music, skiing, girls, lawn mowing, and Taco Bell.
Next up is Clifford Esmiel, Mr. Ladies Man. Cliff is looking trendy in his t-shirt, shorts, and shoes. Clifford's interests include cooking and bodybuilding.
Next up tonight, we have Mike Crocco, Mr. Part-Time. Mike is looking sporty tonight in his wolf gray Nike Roches, white Nike mid-calves, Adidas t-shirt, khaki shorts, and chin strap beard. Mike's interests include driveway paving, grass growth, and facial hair.
Next up is James Tranos, Mr. Magic Carpet. James is looking fly in his striped blue button-down shirt and jeans, along with those red Adidas shoes. James' interests include doorknobs, horse masks, onions, velociraptors, America, 86-year-old women, Australians, what's underneath your fingernails, and squeaky shoes.
Next up is Mike Carriage, Mr. Torch. Mike is sure looking comfortable in his silk robe and sneakers. Mike's interests include women, classic rock, foods of the world, Bigfoot, and outer space.
Now we have Tommy Adams, Mr. I Like You. Tommy is dressed as a homie. He is interested in liking people.
Next up, we have Dylan Kalo, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Dylan is stunting in his t-shirt, shorts, and a hat. His interests include money and sports.
Now we have Colin Tesh, aka Mr. Fresh. Colin is looking fresh in his khaki shorts, t-shirt, Jordan, and snapback hat. Colin's interests include sports, girls, and most importantly, looking fresh. Can you believe that these guys look this good every day? Now, you'll all get a sneak peek of what they wear when they aren't in school when we move on to vacation wear.
Up first, we have Mr. Tardy. Headed to the beach for his next vacation, Mr. Tardy sports his swim classic t-shirt and shorts. He also has his sunglasses and a towel to dry off after he enjoys swimming. His favorite hobby is exploring giant, antique wardrobes that lead into distant lands. He is currently unemployed and upset that even McDonald's wouldn't hire him.
Next up is Mr. Nathan's Not My First Name. He is ready for the sand and the sun in his bathing suit and plaid flannel. His hobbies include music, hiking, piano, guitar, and camping. He is currently employed as an assistant to the regional manager of Dunder Mifflin.
Up next is Mr. Childish Sambino. Sam is ready to hit the waves in his bathing suit, flip-flops, and black surf shorts, accessorized by his towel and boogie board. His hobbies include drumming, juggling, and writing raps in other languages. He currently works as a Panera wage slave and is an up-and-coming professional slide whistle player.
Now we have Mr. Icewick. Mr. Icewick is ready for a beach party in his grass hula shirt, lace, and sunglasses. His hobbies include juggling, cuddling, and stunt doubling. He currently holds 2 job titles, the first as a lifeguard and the second as the man who has to stop the puck when he's on the ice, because he's always hot and super chill.
Up next, we have Mr. Smiles. John is one of Santa's helpers year-round while sporting his Santa suit and floral shirt. And it wouldn't be a vacation without his umbrella and beach ball. His hobbies include dressing up as holiday characters, attending random classes throughout the school day, hiking, and smiling. He is currently an employee at Staples and multiple landscaping businesses.
Next up is Mr. Ladies Man. Mr. Ladies Man is ready for vacation in his Hawaiian shirt, Bermuda shorts, sunglasses, and sunscreen. His hobbies include long walks in the park and watching the sunset. He is currently self-employed as a love doctor.
Up next is Mr. Part-Time. Mike is ready for the beach with his polo bathing suit, Hawaiian button-down, flip-flops, sunglasses, and hat. His hobbies include shooting threes, sharpening pencils, and watching the ads before YouTube videos. He is currently employed as a part-time boyfriend and at Pomperaug Woods, where he steals the grandma's hearts.
Next up is Mr. Magic Carpet. Mr. Magic Carpet is looking pretty relaxed in that bathrobe and horse mask, and is ready to hang 10 on his very own boogie board. His hobbies include staring at the sun, picking dandelions in the parking lot, pouring salt on slugs, and taking naps with his pet cactus. He currently works as an underpaid landscaper and a wannabe waiter at a Chinese restaurant.
Up next, we have Mr. Torch. Mike is ready for vacation with his Hawaiian shirt, trunk, flip-flops, sunglasses, and safari hat. His hobbies include shooting hoops, singing in the shower, playing with his puppy Mia, go-karting, ping pong, and selling random things. He is currently a bagger at ShopRite, where he constantly asks, paper or plastic, although he personally prefers plastic. He also occasionally pushes shopping carts.
Next up is Mr. I Like You. Mr. I Like You is super hot in his winter parka, snow pants, and gloves. His favorite hobby is reading books and is currently employed as inspector number 55 at the Clothing Time Underwear Factory.
Up next is Mr. Steal Your Girl. Dylan is ready for the beach in his tank top, swim trunks, sandals, and straw hat. He also remembered to put a sunscreen on. His hobbies include ballin', making it rain, and keeping it real.
Last but certainly not least, we have Mr. Fresh, who is ready to hit the beach in his Adidas sandals, white t-shirt, shrimp trunks, shades, and a sand bucket. But instead of making a sand castle, he is a little surprise for the audience. His hobbies include being fresh, hanging out with friends, and running. He is currently employed by Shop for Pizza, but he is not a delivery boy. Sorry, ladies.
Good evening. My name is Benjamin Gardner. Thank you. Now, before I begin, I'd like to start off with an old saying about the difference between a comic and a comedian. They say a comedian says funny things, while a comic says things funny. guess that makes me a juggler. Now, the very unique philosophy on the art of juggling. I don't believe it matters how many. There's two ways of doing juggling tricks, with applause, and the way we're doing them. Style. Now this trick isn't very difficult. You can tell by your reaction. A really good juggler could even do this and look away. If only I was a good juggler. Now you want to be impressed. So without breaking stride, I will take out a third ball and place it into the pattern. Now you're probably wondering why I threw that ball over there. So am I. I'm kidding. I can juggle all of these if I throw away all of these. Now I'd like to show you an impression that I like to call juggling on a motorcycle. Would you like to see something else that's stupid? Other than me? This is a ping pong ball. Ooh. Oh. It is absolutely amazing, simply because of how many stupid things you can do with it. And remember, kids, don't try this at home. Try it at your friend's house.
All right. Yeah. How many 21 Pilots fans do I have in the crowd? That's what I'm telling you. So I'm going to need you guys to sing along. She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? I will make you queen of everything you see. I'll put you on the map. I'll cure you of disease. Let's say we up and left this town and turned our future upside down. We'll make pretend that you and me lives ever after happily. She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? And since we know that dreams are dead and life turns plans upon their head, I will plan to be a bum, so I just might become someone! She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? I will make you queen of everything you see. I'll put you on the map. I'll cure you of disease.
Great job, Nate. Next up, we have Mr. Childish Sambino. Tonight, Sam will be singing Afternoon Delight and playing the slide whistle.
Gonna grab my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna catch some afternoon delight. My motto's always been, when it's right, why wait until the middle of the cold dark night, when everything's a little brighter in the light of day. And you know the night is always gonna be there anyway. Thinking of who's working on my appetite, looking for a turn little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together makes the sparks ignite, and the fun of loving you is getting me excited. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
Great job, Sam. We're gonna do another raffle right now. It's a $25 gift card to Miranda's
by Billy Joel.
Good evening, everybody. Before I start, I would like to give a couple shout-outs. Number one, to Jason Hirschauer for letting me use his killer amp. Number two, to Tessa Tirdo for this beautiful baby blue Fender guitar. And number 3, to a man named Gregory Irvine. Three G's, one heart. For reminding me that mothers are always right. Thank you very much. Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before you're fine. Romance on borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. It's away yourself. You forgot what you need, so you can see when you're wrong. No, you can't always see when you're right. Right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come. Ooh, when will you realize piano waves? Before you even get halfway. Ooh, realize piano waits for you. Oh, why don't you realize piano waits for
Let's give it up for Mr. Ice Ring. Next up, for our talent, we will have Taco Talk with Mr. Smiles.
in our world. Like a man with the eyes of Felina, good and evil while casting a spell.
Hi! Hi, everyone. All right. So, as you guys heard, my talent is taco talk. It's not really a talent of making tacos, and it's not really a talent of talking. It's a talent of both. So that's what we're gonna do. I have a quick question, Megan. Can I have lights behind me, please? Please, Megan. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Hi. Okay, so I have some ingredients here on this card right here. Thank you to Miss G, best culinary teacher around. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with tacos. Just gonna make a taco. So let's start. This is my Pizza Iron Chef outfit. I'm gonna wear gloves. I know you guys probably don't want my bare hands on that. I did shower before this, but you guys can, I'm sweating. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is make a taco for some person in the audience. They can answer one question for me. All right, the question is, what song was playing when I entered into the stage? Right? I want to see hands raised. I'm a teacher right now. I'm gonna come out into the crowd. Okay, so let's see. All right, put your hands up, Rick. Okay. Oh, I forgot I have plates. I actually have plates for the. Okay. So I'm gonna ask the gentleman right here. Sir, do you need me to repeat the question for you? All right, what is the song that was playing when I entered onto the stage?
El Paso.
That is correct. Here's, now go ahead and enjoy that. Hi guys. Oh, that's tight squeeze. Okay, all right, so that's a taco, right? You guys saw what I put there? Some meat with some spice, some lettuce, some cheese, and tomatoes. So that's a taco, right? Yeah! Yeah, no! Okay, so, as some of you may know, I'm gonna put this back up. My awesome mother was nice enough to send me off to Mexico one summer. Oh. Goes on somehow. You like that? Good, I'm glad. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, so, as I was saying. All right, so that's a taco. But no, it's not a taco. So, my mom sent me off to Mexico, and I had a bit of an experience with these people. Let me show you. This is the family I got to stay with. It was awesome. They're great people, all right? So, they brought me to the taco bar. I was in the heart of Mexico City. So, I went to this taco bar, and it literally was just a hole in the side of a building. There literally was no door, it just caved out like this. It's like, what is this place? Like, tacos. So, basically I go up, and they're like pulling down the meat. You guys know, like, they pulled the meat at the Greek Fest for those Yitos? Everyone know? When they're shaving the meat, rotates. Zeppos, you know what I'm talking about? Okay, thank you. All right, so, I went there and they were shaving the meat. Unfortunately, I don't have any of that stuff. So, what I learned there was that a taco is basically just a tortilla with some spiced meat on it. So, what I have here is some chicken, nice and spiced up. Tastes real nice. There's no bechamel sauce, but Miss G taught me how to make a very good one. All right, sometimes you garnish it a little bit with a little bit of lettuce, and then of course you top it off with salsa. So, now I have another taco here. Who wants a taco? My biggest struggle is taking that off. I'm gonna come from this side this time. Okay. Okay. So. All right, okay. Who wants it? All right, the question is gonna be, what is my nickname given to me that revolves around what I'm doing right here? Who knows it? Who knows it? This is my friend Nathan over here. Nathan, what's the answer? Mexi. No. Actually, no. All right, thinking of number 1 through 5. First one, shout it out. All right, I heard it. 3. Okay, what is it? It's beans. Yes, it's beans. It's beans. Okay, all right, let me go back. Right now, I'm just gonna make a bunch of tacos as fast as I can, okay? Because I don't even know how long this is, to be honest. I have no timing. Oh. Hey, wait, Miss G, thank you for the wipes. Thank you, Miss G. I knew they'd come in handy. Okay, now I'm just gonna make a bunch of tacos for you guys. And whoever wants tacos, just scream really loud, okay? Just give me a little bit. Okay, right now? Okay, I'll make it as quick as I can. But it works for me. It works. I enjoy it. Miss G, thank you so much. Now, I got a fun fact for you guys. Everyone, listen up. I got a fun fact. All right, listen up. Everyone knows Jimmy T, right? Jimmy T, just a little something to know. He likes his tacos, if anyone wants one like this, with just me and cheese. Does anyone want that? He also puts ketchup on it for some reason. I don't know why he puts ketchup on it, but he does. Like these tacos? You have tacos? Okay. Do any of the judges want a taco? Can I see your hands if any judge wants a taco? No? Okay. All right. It's okay. I wouldn't want to do that to the competition anyway. Judges don't want a taco, no? There's enough tacos. I'm trying to make them as fast as I can. Maybe this is a world record. I don't know. spilled some though, I'm sorry. I'll clean that, I swear. Yep. Yeah, you guys like these tacos? Alright, I'd like to thank my mother for teaching me how to cook, along with Miss G for teaching me how to cook and always giving me a special day to cook. Every day, Take Culinary is a fantastic class. It's awesome. Look at this, I'm making tacos. You need more of these.
I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love is strong and I ride around falling.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna come out, but I'm not gonna bring the mic. Give me a second.
But my love is strong and I ride where I'm falling. Trying to stay myself. I'm getting weary, unable to ride. But my love
I have one more taco.
is strong and I ride
One more.
falling.
Oh, I have two more, but I'm gonna make one. We're cut on time, I guess. I don't know. This one is special for my dad.
Unable to ride. Dreadfully wrong where I've been.
All right. Okay. Almost done. I gotta bring this to my dad. I promise I'm gonna give him a taco. I promise my dad to give. Where's my dad? Where's my? Oh, there's my dad. Hi. It's okay. Hi everyone. Hi guys. So okay. Maybe. Okay. All right. That's it. I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed your tacos a lot. I guess. All right. Maybe I'll have some left over later. All right. Thank you all. I'm gonna say I miss you. I'll give you guys a big round. I love you all. I'm gonna miss you all next year. I wish I was staying back. I wish I was there. I want to be here again. Bye.
Let's hear it for the tacos.
Next up, we have Mr. Ladies Man. He will be singing Stay With Me by Sam Smith, while Mr. Childish Sambino plays the piano.
Is this mic on? First, I want to thank my piano player for the night, Sajeski. Give him a round of applause. No, that's it. Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one-night stand. Cause I still need love, cause I'm just a man. And these nights never seem to go to plan. I don't want you to leave, will you hold my hand? Oh, won't you stay with me? Cause you're all I need. Oh, this love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Oh, it's so emotional. No, it's not a good look. Self-control. These nights never seem to go to plan. I don't if we oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This day, love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This day, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me. Thank you.
DMC with the help of his friends Jay and Darrell.
This is my recital. I think it's very vital. To write our lives, write our time, and should you read the world? To write the world, to write the world, and the world that is the day. It's swinging around the world, to write the world, and the world that is the day. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and bust her out. I had to see her early. All agents say it's pleasing. I'll spend some time in rock around. I said it's not that easy. It's street over. fuck? Consistency!
It's about time, baby. It's about time.
Next up, we have Mr. Magic Carpet. For his talent, he will be performing to A Whole New World from the Aladdin soundtrack.
Shining, shining, splendid, tiny princess.
Oh, yes? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You
To all
are
the
like
killers
this
and the
and
$100
$100
billers.
Just know that you will never flop me. And I know that I gotta be a little cocky. You ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come in, I gotta set it, then I gotta go, and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow, and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing, and I'm thinking he be doing, cause it doesn't matter, cause I'm gonna did it. Then I'm gonna murder everything and anything about it. Boom, about a thing. I gotta do a lot of things to make it clear to a couple numbers that I always win, and then I gotta get it again and again and again.
Mr. Lover, now Mr. Lover. She call me Mr. Bombastic, tell me fantastic. Put me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic, call me fantastic.
A whole new world. That's where we'll be. The willing chase, wondrous place for you and me.
So we're actually going to do another raffle prize right now.
liar. If they say I never loved you, well, you know they are a liar. Driving down the freeway, midnight alley's wrong. Cops and calls and topless bars, never saw a woman so alone, yeah, so alone, so alone. Uptown money, but a madness. Take a move from bad to sadness. Mr. Mojo rising, Mr. Mojo rising, Mr. Mojo rising, Mr. Mojo rising, got to keep on rising, Mr. Mojo rising, Mr. Mojo rising, Mr. Mojo rising, Mr. Mojo rising, Mojo rising, got to keep on rising, 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 oh rising, rising. About an hour ago. Take a look around, see which way the wind blows. Where the little girls in the Hollywood bungalow. Well, are you a lucky little lady in the city of light? There's another love thing, city of light. City of light, city of light, city of light. Woo! Yeah! LA woman, LA woman, LA woman, the LA woman, LA woman.
Thank you, Mr. Torch. Next up, we have Mr. I Like You, who will be performing a surprise talent.
Hey, witch doctor, give us the magic word.
Alright, you can go ting tang, wah bang bang.
All right. Ooh ee ooh ting tang, wah bang bang. 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 I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, wah, wah, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, wah, wah, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, wah, wah, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, wah, wah, bang, bang. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor he gave me this advice. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang wah wah bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang wah wah bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang wah wah bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang wah wah bang bang. You can keep your love for me just like you were a miser. And I don't think I wasn't very smart. Sometimes I have to find myself a guy who was so much wiser. Ooh ee ooh ah ah. 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 Ting wah wah bang bang. Come on and ooh ee ooh ah ah. Ting ting wah wah bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah. Ting wah wah bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah. Ting ting wah wah bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah. Ting wah wah bang bang.
Next up, we have Mr. Steal Your Girl, who will be performing a classical melody.
Very classical. Shout out to all my people out there. Legendary indeed. All right, quiet in the house, please. When I ripped my pants, I thought I had everybody on my side. But I went and blew it, all sky high. And now, she won't even spare me a passing glance. All just because I ripped my pants. The big lady came round to put him down. For his mom turned into a clown. And no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went. I know I shouldn't joke around, I shouldn't curse, but the pain is so much worse. So winding up with no one is a lot less fun than a bomb in the sun. Or say, now I learned a lesson I want to forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself, don't miss your chance. And you won't end up like a fool who ripped his pants. I think you know who on, Mr. Pomperaug. Thank you very much.
Last but certainly not least, we have Mr. Fresh, who will be performing Slow Rider by War, accompanied by Mr. Magic Carpet and the beautiful Christine Bithaethel.
Thank you all.
Let's give it up for Mr. Fresh. Wow, these guys are full of talent, and I bet they clean up pretty well too. Let's welcome them out for semi-formal wear. As each guy comes out, we are going to test them with an on-stage question. First up tonight will be Mr. Tardy. Ben sure cleans up nice in his black and white attire, complete with a vest and a black tie. He is undecided on where he will be continuing his education, but he will most definitely be majoring in potato farming. So Ben, if you could rule any country, which one would it be and why?
That's a great question, but I think the question that we all really want answered tonight is how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? 1, 2, 3. This could take a while. Let me get back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Tardy. Next up, we have Mr. Nathan, not my first name. And here he comes, looking fly, in his plaid flannel tie and dress pants. And a surprise wardrobe change. He will be majoring in Netflix binge watching and plans on earning a PhD in the same field. Mr. Nathan's not my first name. If you were a musical instrument, which one would you be and why?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Sorry, I don't think so.
Alright, well, I think I would have to be a piano because pianos can go along with pretty much every other instrument. And I feel like that's me because I can go along with any other person and get along really well.
Thank you for that awesome answer.
Next up, we have Mr. Childish Sambino. Sam looks great in his blue shirt, black pants, and yellow and blue tie. He's also sporting a sport coat and a pocket watch. Sam has accepted a position at the Canine Institute of America, where he will be conducting research in order to discover who really let the dogs out. So Sam, if your life were a movie, what genre would it be and why?
That's a fantastic question. I think that if my life were a movie, it would be a sort of crime thriller. Because I like figuring things out, I like knowing things, first of all, but thank you. Also, I think that many people would consider me a man of mystery. And finally, and most importantly, I think most integral for being in a crime thriller is I have something unique to me that makes me specifically suited for this. I have fingerprints. So I think I would be perfect in a crime thriller. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Childish Sambino. Next up is Mr. Ice Rink, who cleans up nice in his gray suit, white shirt, skinny tie, brown shoes, and belt. In the fall, he will be attending North Southwestern San Diego State University and will be majoring in the art of the Zamboni, with a double major in Zamboni engineering. So, Mr. Ice Rink, how do you see yourself in 15 years?
Well, in 15 years, I'll be in one of two places. Number one, starting goalie for the New York Rangers. Number two, back in my hometown of Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, playing for the Saskatoon Minutemen. Woo!
Thank you, Mr. Ice Rink.
Next up tonight, we have Mr. Smiles. John is looking preppy tonight in his pastel shorts and Vineyard Vines vest. He will be attending UMB, the University of Mother's Basement, in the fall, with the major in Immigration Services. So John, if the National Zoo was going to put you on display, describe the habitat that they would build for you.
The habitat they would build for me be covered with a whole lot of trees, and it would be snowing about 90% of the year because I love skiing, and there's going to be plenty of mountains for me to go shoot down the chutes and take cliffs off with my boy Matt Canner. All right?
Thank you for that awesome answer. Sounds like a great place to be. Next up is Mr. Ladies Man, who looks great in his suit, perfectly accessorized by a bow tie. He will be attending Duke to play point guard for the Blue Devils. He won't need a major because he will be too busy following it up. So, Mr. Ladies Man, if you were a teacher at PHS, what would you teach and why?
Probably French, because I'm not good at math. Science, Spanish, history, or any other class. But, you know, I love French. I love French fries, French toast. Sounds pretty good.
You sound like you'd be a great French teacher. Thank you very much.
Next up tonight, we have Mr. Part-Time. Mike is looking good in his green blazer, bow tie, dress pants, and Sperry's. He will be studying SpongeBob mythology at Yale University in the fall. So Mike, if you were a pet, what would you be, and who would you belong to?
I'll have 2 fried eggs, hold the cheese, white toast, and orange juice, please.
Sounds good. Sounds like Mr. Part-Time is a little hungry. Next up, we have Mr. Magic Carpet. He cleans up nice in a blue blazer, slate gray pants, and red tie. He will continue his education at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology with a double major in carpet flying and feather plucking. So, Mr. Magic Carpet, if you were a candy bar, what would your ingredients be and why?
Well, Brianna, if I were a candy bar, my ingredients would be sugar, spice, and everything nice. And I'd do it for the children.
Thank you, Mr. Magic Carpet.
Next up, we have Mr. Torch. Mike is looking stylish in a suit, top hat, and bow tie. He even has a cane and a monocle to complete his look. In the fall, he will study at Harvard University to eventually become a Bigfoot expeditionist. So Mike, if you lived in a refrigerator, what shelf would you be on, and what would you like to be placed next to, and why?
Well, I'm always top shelf, and I'd be next to the whipped cream, because I can do the whip.
Thank you, Mr. Torch. Next up, we have Mr. I Like You, who is sporting red pants, a patterned shirt, a tie, and a sport coat. He also finished off his look with a beautiful fedora. Mr. I Like You will be attending Coolidge, studying to become a chicken sexer at Purdue Farms. He will also have a minor in selfies. So, Mr. I Like You, if you could be anyone else that was up on this stage tonight, who would you be and why?
I would be Michael Patrick Crocco, and there's 3 reasons. Because he's the most normal person I know, he has the sickest chin strap, and his name is Poop, spelled with an I.
Thank you, Mr. I Like You.
Next up, we have Mr. Steal Your Girl. Dylan is looking snazzy tonight in his suit and tie, complete with a top hat and snakeskin shoes. He will be attending Ball So Hard University in the fall and majoring in being the boy. So, Dylan, if you were a superhero, what would your special power be and why?
X-ray vision, because so I can work at TSA and check bags. And something else too, but I don't want to say it.
Thank you for keeping it appropriate, Mr. Steal Your Girl. And now, we have Mr. Fresh, who looks exceptional in his suit, black dress shoes, and tie. Colin plans to attend Princeton with his very own major in freshness. So, if you could be fire or ice, which would you be and why?
Well, Bree, that's a tough question, but I would be fire because although I'm as cool as ice, I'm even hotter with the ladies.
Very nice, Mr. Fresh. Thank you very much.
Those boys clean up nice, do they not? Let's give them one more round of applause.
Wow, that was awesome. And I can tell you all liked it too. Now, it took a lot of hard work and a lot of mistakes to get to this point. So who wants to see some bloopers from this week? If Brianna and Megan could please come on stage. Because we just love the work you guys did and we'd love to recognize you for it. Let's give a round of applause for that great dance. Thanks so much for everything you've done. It was awesome. Once again, we'd also like to thank our judges, and most importantly, Mrs. Babineau. This is her first time tackling this extremely large event, and we can't thank her enough for all of her hard work. Join us on stage. Give her a round of applause.